Hi guys, welcome back to another one of our 3-month challenge workouts. Chandler is joining me again today. So as you guys know, she's our social media manager. And for today's question, I was gonna ask, what do you feel your strongest body part is and your weakest body part?
Definitely my legs are my strongest.
Okay.
And then for the weakest, I would probably say arms, push-ups, or killers.
Okay.
But also my core.
Okay, all right. Well, today is a core day, so that's perfect. So we're gonna work on your core strength. All right, so let's get started. Move number 1 is gonna be jump turn. So we're gonna get our heart rate up. You start by squatting back, and then you're going to jump 180, land in the opposite direction. 30 seconds on each side. Hi, rigatoni. All right. Okay, let's see Chandler's form. Good job. Just be sure that when you're landing that you're pushing through your heels and your toes. Stabilize. Good job. Looks great. All right, just a few more. All right, now to the opposite side. So it's really easy here. Let me move this mat for you because it's, it's sliding all over the place. So it's really normal if you have one side that's a bit more coordinated than the other.
Oh, this is my coordinated side.
This is your coordinated side? Yeah. I'll show you guys my not coordinated side. It's going the opposite direction. Oh, okay, yeah, slippery mats. Okay. So if you need to stabilize in between, you can take a second. Okay, all right, 30 seconds. That one was that. So now we're moving on to Commandos. I'm gonna pull this back. 60 seconds of Commandos. It's gonna be killer, but remember to minimize any hip swinging. Ready? All right. So minimize hip swinging. What also helps is having your feet wider apart. So if they're more narrow, that makes it harder. So have your feet apart. And also remember to keep your core engaged. Rely on your core to power you through this move. Good job. Looks great. Okay, 30 more seconds. Yeah, if you need to take a quick breather, I don't blame you. Ten more seconds. Oh, all right. Mermaid leg raises are next. So on the ground, I believe we did this early on in the challenge. So take a deep breath. All right, so as you do these, there's 2 different ways. So you can lower your legs like this, then you tuck them into your chest and then bring them back up, okay? So this is one way, which I think is the easier way. The opposite way is where you start here, bring them down, out, and then up. So this is a little bit more difficult. So I'm gonna do them this way. It's a little bit easier on your hip flexors. And then be sure that you are keeping your back flat to the ground, so there should be no arch here, okay? Engage your core, good job. And also the lower that you lower your legs, the harder it is. So if you need to lower them here and then bring them in, that's okay. Or if you are able, lower them as close to the ground as possible, then bring them in. Okay, 15 more seconds. All right, last one. All right, next move is a bent leg V-up. So we're gonna grab a weight for this one. Here you go. So 60 seconds, arms and legs extended, and then you bring your knees in You can keep your shoulder blades on the ground if that makes it a little bit easier for you. And if you want something more advanced, then you can completely raise your torso up off of the ground. Let's see.
Oh my gosh.
How is it feeling?
Yeah.
Okay, but do you feel it in your core?
Yes.
Okay, keep your back flat to the ground. So as you extend your arms and your legs, that's where you have the tendency to have an arch in your back. So internally rotate your pelvis, keep your back flat to the ground, and that's gonna help you engage your core. All right, 30 more seconds. If you need to take a breather, that's okay.
So what do you do when you feel your back starting to arch?
If you feel your back start to arch, I would first just reset, take a breather, release the tension on your muscles, and then I would just go a little bit slower. And if you need to modify, then you can have your legs come to a bend position instead of all the way in. All right, next move is a V-up. So I'm sorry, this is even more difficult. So a V-up is here, and then you're raising, you're raising your arms up to your legs. So I'll have your legs, they do lower. Yes, they do. They do lower here. Yep. And then you raise them up. So this probably is, this is a killer move. So let's go over a modification. So you would just do a toe reach instead. All right, so Chandler's gonna do the modified, I'll do the full version, and I'll show you a few different variations. So first and foremost, keep your back completely flat to the ground. So no arching. Internally rotate your pelvis. Okay, arms and legs outstretched. And for modification, you can just slightly raise your shoulder blades off the ground, okay? Control your legs as they go down. And then if you want to do the all-out version, where you swing your upper body, just like that, okay? All right, 15 more seconds. You also can pause at the peak to really get your core engagement. Oh man, these are killer. Okay, I feel like I did not go easy on Chandler in each of our videos. All right, that is it for today's challenge. You killed it, Chandler. Seriously, that was not easy. All right, let us know what your favorite move was. What was yours?
Jump turns.
Jump turns. All right, let us know what your favorite move was, and we will see you guys next time.